Okay, one more video on logarithmic differentiation, and I gotta go to Target. And to be honest with you, I'm about logarithmic differentiated out. So, let's take log of both sides. Natural log of both sides, that is. Sine theta. And it's raised to the square root of theta. That's not a weird equation. I don't know what is. So, before we start doing damage here, we're just going to use that power rule again. Remember? Very handy, isn't it? How many times have we used that thing? Oh, I see why this one's going to be a pain in the butt, because it's going to involve now we're going to have to use the product rule if we want to differentiate it. Okay, here we go. dx, we're going to differentiate both sides. So let's go ahead and do that. That's just going to be dy dx times 1 over y, and product rule, I always just write it up here. Derivative of f times regular g, derivative of g times regular f. So derivative of f, that's 1 over square root of theta. Regular g, that's just natural log sine theta, plus g prime, that's 1 over sine times, well, we know sine's going to go on the bottom, and then we got chain rule, so there's cosine, and we'll multiply that by regular f, which is square root of theta. Alright, so let's see if we can't just kind of break it down a little bit. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply both sides by y, okay? So that's going to give us a y over there. So I'm going to go ahead and write dy dx is equal to y. And what do we got here? We got natural log sine theta. Am I still on the page? Yes. 2 times square root of theta plus square root of theta cosine theta over sine theta. Okay. And in the beginning, what was sine theta even worth? Or y was equal to sine theta raised to the square root of theta. Okay, so let's see here. So if we got sine theta raised to the square root of theta, okay, and we multiply that by a natural log sine theta over 2 square root of theta plus square root of theta cosine theta over sine theta. Okay. It's looking kind of weird. I don't know if I even want to distribute this thing in here. I guess, I mean, this is the derivative, people. It's not pretty, but, you know, I mean, it depends how far you want to go at this point. It's like, you know, do you want to take this a little further? You know, if we distribute this in here, we're going to end up with, we really can't do anything over here. We'll end up with a sine theta raised to the square root of theta minus 1 times cosine square root of theta. So I'm not going to really mess with it anymore. I mean, you know, I think it's simplified enough for my taste. So I'm going to go ahead, and plus I got to go to Target, so I really don't want to mess with it anymore. So I'm going to call this good, okay? And if you don't like it, just send me a comment or a message, and I'll do some algebraic maneuvers to it, and I'll tailor it to your liking. So thanks for watching. I hope it helped.